Now then, let's get a move on then, shall we? This is going to be the match 1 game 1 first half of GR versus TWT. We're going to have PBX coming out as Opera Singer. We're throwing out the tension alongside with the survivors here. We are going to be able to see that Novelist alongside with Gardner and Bomber and of course the Wildling. Now then, on towards the game we go. It's going to be PPX coming. We're going to go straight towards AK first, who seems like who's going to be playing Novelist. But even with Novelist first chase, it might be just a little bit hard for PPX at the end of the day. So it seems like we're going to change our targets for X Meow instead right now. Gardner first chase shouldn't be that much of a bad plan. But even with Gardner first chase, it seems like we won't be able to find anyone here. Back to middle where Wildling is. Wildling getting on board there immediately was the best course of action. But it's probably best for us to not chase after Wildling in this situation as well. Meanwhile, at the end of the day, it seems like we're going to go back to Novelist again. It's 35 seconds in towards the game. They basically haven't decoded that much. Wildling did get off board right there, but if we're really deciding to chase after Wildling here, that might be a little bit hard. Oh, we got hit over the pallet. Okay, that was quite a smooth over to hit the pallet. Honestly, Opera Singer looked like as if she glided over. Well, she does glide, but like she skated over the pallet Lamau. Like she was on ice or something. But right now, that's a very good pallet stun. With the pallet stun on my 6 seconds until our next board is ready. It seems like Wildling would not be able to get on board here. But even with that on mind, it's a 60-second down, which is pretty good on that side note. But with a pretty good side note here as well, there is a basement nearby. Oh, the 4-man elimination game might have just went up to 30%, but it shouldn't be something that survivors should really worry about that much on that sense too. Because even with this chair down here, since it's a basement, we do know that there's a Novelist nearby, but it seems like Novelist isn't really planning on giving tinnitus here just yet, so we're allowing PPX to go out. Novelist Cypher Machine currently at 62%. Meanwhile, we are going to be able to see Bomber finishing off that Cypher Machine. Most likely going to be chasing after... we don't have another Tighter. The only issue is we don't have another Tighter, so if whoever decides to come rescue, they're going to end up in basement for the Wildling. That's going to be the biggest issue of it all. But of course, Novelist being nearby here as well, it seems like we are going to be able to get the switcheroo, and we're going to go back towards the basement here once again. Okay, Gardner is nearby. That's pretty much the only good news here. If Gardner can get a max share rescue, would be for the best. Pirate Gardner coming in right now trying to steal some treasure, but with this treasure, it's a really high risk high reward treasure. We are going to be able to get that body block. It's still maxed out here. Are we going to double force ourselves out? We could double force ourselves out. That's a very nice body block from Gardner. While being able to get out here is pretty nice too, but I don't think you can chase after Wildling here anymore. That's a 40-second free containment here for the Wildling, it feels, even though Opera Singer is going to be able to catch up here somehow. That's going to be the first hit. Of course, here comes Composer. Not Composer. Here comes Novelist. We're going to be able to get a double bag. Wildling still does have quite a bit of board time remaining. We do see that Novelist is getting a lot of pages right now. It seems like he's around... he has a full page. Okay, he has a full page right now. We're not switching over here just yet. We're probably waiting for Wildling's board to dissipate first. Wildling being able to go through the window right there. Meanwhile, we have AK. As much support here as possible. It seems like it's going to be a guaranteed tie game for now. It just depends on how we really want to play this. There's going to be a teleportation over, and it's going to be a terror shock down. Bit unfortunate there, but Opera Singer is a little bit fast, so even with Novelist reacting there on time, maybe Wildling could have gotten over that window, but with the novel used, there's not much you can do with the novel used. Okay then, we're going to be able to see Gardner nearby. That 58% Cypher Machine is going to be forfeited. For now, PBX has a huge tie chance, but because of the fact that Embomber is actually running around healing survivors, this also does mean that Embomber can embalm them too. Gardner is nearby, alright. She is nearby, alright, but even with Gardner nearby here, I guess the only issue comes with the fact that... Oh, we got a tail. Okay, that's a very nice blink. That's a very nice blink. Okay, that's a very nice blink. It looks like a... They have to start a new cipher machine. Okay, the issue here is they have to start a new cipher machine. There's a cipher machine middle at 14%. But you see, right now what matters for us is just we just need to be very careful. AK seems like he'll be spotted here immediately. This could end up as a 4-man elimination game if we're not careful. No, we don't see the footprints. That's a little bit unfortunate. Lots of footprints right there. Going to be able to get the TP back. Get Snide. It's back here once again. And Bomber looking for a completely new cipher machine. Even with the cipher machines on mind, AK. The only issue with the survivors is they're gonna take a lot of time to rotate towards that cipher machine, and even with Embalmer just trying to decode that cipher, the moment Gardner goes after Habs is the moment that PBX will actually go out for it. But even with the going out here, we do have a novel. Do we want to use it? We aren't gonna be able to, okay, we're gonna save novel for later. Makes sense. We're going to save novel for later. We want a little bit of a max chair rescue. That's a very good pallet stun. That's a long pallet stun, but we won't be rescuing. We rescue now. Okay, we rescue now, seeing where Embalmer is. You could go after Embalmer, but this guy does have a coffin, so even if he downs near this area, it doesn't really matter. For now, survivors just have to heal. It's a tie game. It's a tie game overall for sure. It's just unfortunate. Like, if PBX wanted to win he needed to be able to find a Novelist there when there was footprints nearby. But it doesn't seem like PBX actually saw, which did end up being the biggest problem here of it all. Okay then, Novelist wanting to come in. Novelist is going to be the main bait here. Novelist is 100% the main bait here. There's no way Opera Singer can get down a Novelist that fast, even though Novelist has already used up 2 storybooks. But even with the storybooks, you see, next storybook is like 14 seconds. If I'm not wrong, it's 8, 10, 14, 12, 14, yeah. Should be around 12 or 14. We're going to be able to get a TP back here for some odd reason. Why are we TP backing here? I don't really know, but that's going to be the palette breakdown. Novelist has 75% regen on that novel. By the way, 75% is a lot. Whoa, that is faster than I expected it to be. Didn't get a dash over. Gardner opening complete new cipher machine middle, currently at 60%. We do have teleport here on Opera Singer's side, but AK, that's going to be our 3rd novel here already. Jesus, and that's going to be... Aeroplane is going down. Now then, we do have an Embalmer nearby. Embalmer... no, Gardner is going to be the one that comes in to rescue. Or Embalmer, it just depends right now. Embalmer Cypher Machine is currently at 90% too. There's also a 92% Cypher Machine near where Gardner is, but even with Gardner here on mind, we're going to be able to get the hit. And that's going to be a primed Cypher Machine right there. Get it on Gardner, pretty nice. But even with I don't think Gardner should tank that hit, realistically speaking. I don't think so, because Novelist has a novel. He does have that storybook ready. Okay, just on time. Okay, just on time. Barely. Honest be to God, that is a huge barely situation. We didn't get it on towards X-Mail there. A little bit unfortunate. The movement speed was just quite fast there, so double backing there, especially with the fact the Opera Singer moves really fast as well. There's nothing the survivors can do there. We're going to be able to get that down immediately. We should be able to get the chair. And with Embalmer's side, is Embalmer going to teleport? No, we're going to teleport straight towards Novelist, who is basically out of the game right now. We should be able to get a TP back, and seems like Embalmer is going to be able to open that gate on time, question mark? Yeah, he should be able to open it on time. Yeah, he should be able to open it on time right now. Okay, that's not the worst. That's not the worst here. But of course, let's watch the tie game here from GR Survivor side. Moving on straight towards second half. Okay, let's see here. We're going to be able to have Nia coming out as abnormal Opera Singer in this current day meta. Quite new to see, kind of like abnormal geisha, but of course, we're going to be able to see that Cordy, Aeroplanist, Patient, and of course the first officer coming out against Opera Singer. Now then, let's move on towards the game. Mia needs a tie game here, but tie game is probably easy enough from the survivor side. We decided to come out with Patient instead of like a Gardener or something, but since Corey's on the field as well, I guess that's fine. But it seems like with Ooh, very beautiful pallet stun, but we got a hit there anyway, so that's the unfortunate part. This might be really bad because Patient might be just going down immediately here. Yeah, that's not the best case scenario here for Patient. We didn't really know where we were hooking as well. Okay, I feel like probably hooking on towards the light pole near that underneath the bridge would be better since you can just immediately dash in towards 2-story. That is not good. That's a 40-second down there on Patient. That's a 40-second down there on Patient side. We do see Harji nearby Aeroplanist, and seems like Aeroplanist and First Officer, both of them can't decode here anymore. Ouch! That hurts a lot though. Cause like not only is that hook is the biggest issue. That like the pallet, fair enough. The pallet, fair enough, but not 40-second down. That hook, you could have hooked somewhere else instead of near that area. You could have hooked towards a light pole nearby and then dash inside. But it seems like we got to head down towards Patient here anyways. That's fine. But it seems like for early game here, we did a little bit of an earlier rescue than I expected. I won't lie. But with Opera Singer could hit one more if she really wanted to do so, just to get the max presence. But seems like there's no need for that for now. If it was me, I probably would have hit it 2 more times just for max presence. It's better to have max presence than no presence, I guess. But of course, the exchange for that is that survivors actually get to run a lot further away compared to usual. Now, Cordy is able to finish her own Cypher Machine. We do know where First Officer is. We also do know where Aeroplanist is because we just saw both of them nearby. And knowing where the Cypher Machine popped there definitely knows that it's going to be that coordinator. Okay, there we go. That's... our hover! Wait, our hover! Guys. Okay, that's a nice rescue. Body block on towards the Aeroplanist. Patient has to do really good hooks here. Being able to bring this back. Patient actually has to do really good here. Okay, moving sweepers. Patient, hook. Okay, go towards the pallet area. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. Right now, you don't have pallet speed boost anymore, but you do have a hook in 2 seconds. It's not going to be on time here. Cordy should have gunned earlier. Where was Cordy for that? We don't have a basement nearby. If there was a Cordy, would have been better. Now survivors really don't know what trait Opera Singer has. If Opera Singer abnormal is here, then Cordy would know to tell her survivors, but no, this is really hard. Now. Nia still has that. Opera Singer still has that abnormal. That's going to be Media Cake. 89% Cypher Machine going down straight to 33. That's a 56% abnormal rate, if I'm not wrong. With that in mind, we do know that there are survivors nearby. Are they hiding? We do see where they are hiding. That's going to be very nicely done. First Officer not using Pocket Watch. First Officer getting a normal hit there. First Officer most likely one becoming the next chase. But even with next chase on, you need to do the Pocket Watch now. I do know that Aeroplanist is nearby, but you do need to do that Pocket Watch right there. Probably better to force Opera to chase after Aeroplanist, who still has hover remaining compared to you at half health. We hovered. Okay, we hovered. Fine. That is... Ooh, okay. That's fine. We didn't get hit right over the pallet, but that's okay. We're still trying to play as much mind games here as possible, but that's still going to be the hit. We don't have pallet speed boost, but we do have Windows speed boost in 7 seconds, but... We're just missing. The only issue is, okay, the kite is good, but early game was too fast. Ooh, beautiful! Beautiful curl, but not enough. Not enough right there. Yeah, we're missing one full Cypher Machine. That one full Cypher Machine is the biggest issue here for us. One full Cypher Machine is a huge issue here for us. The only one that can rescue is Coordinator. Coordinator coming in to rescue me. Well, we left First Officer decode without decoding. Well, by technicality, right now he doesn't have any decoding debuff because of accelerated decoding on both of his pocket watches. But even with that on mind, right now, I guess the sole issue here is we have abnormal ready once again. So like, even if they do decide to decode a Cypher Machine, it's just gonna be a normal game. It's just gonna be in a normal game. All our shadows have dissipated. We are trying to play mind games here with hard G, but didn't get hit over the pallet there. Thankfully, honestly, from the survivor side note. Oh, that is a nice dodge. Wow, that is a really nice dodge. I don't even think Nia meant to dodge it, but that is a really nice dodge. There goes down. Aeroplanes here once again. They're missing one full Cypher Machine, but no one can come to rescue because not only Cordy has to finish off her 33% Cypher Machine, no, her 81% Cypher Machine. There's no way that, Yeah, first officer will be found here immediately. We're going to be able to get the TP back here, still having tinnitus, knowing where coordinator is right now, which is pretty much of a good news here from the hunter side. Seems like it's going to be a formal elimination here for our opera singer. That's a tad bit unfortunate for survivors. It's really just the early game that killed it off a lot. It's really just the early game, because like, okay, you get the pallet, you get the over the pallet hit. Okay, that's no problem at all. But what you should have done there is to actually, like, right after you get a hit, you shouldn't vault over that window. No, yeah, you shouldn't vault over that pallet. You should run straight towards the mini bridge 2-story area, where like you kind of force opera singer to only dash once, so then you can either hook away towards restaurant and containing restaurant for a while and then hook back towards the mini 2-story, or just getting that blink down will be better too. Because if you force out the blink, at least survivors knows what trait you have, right? So then you can somehow settle in that point. But right now for Nia, all what he needs is a 3-man elimination. He did chair the first officer there. Coordinator is not nearby. Coordinator will be found here immediately, it seems. But Cordy is rushing downstairs. Okay, hello Coordinator. Coordinator going down. Let's congratulate the 4-man elimination here for Nia. Moving on straight towards game 2.